Chapter 16, Digestion and Absorption. Food is one of the basic requirements of all living organisms. The major components of our food are carbohydrate, protein, and fats. Vitamins and minerals are also required in small quantities. Food provides energy and organic material for growth and repair of tissues. The water we take in plays an important role in metabolic processes and also prevent dehydration of the body. Biomacromolecules in food cannot be utilized by our body in their original form. They have to be broken down and converted into simple substances in the digestive system. This process of conversion of complex food substances to simple absorbable form is called digestion and carried out by our digestive system by mechanical and biochemical methods. General organization of the human digestive system is shown in figure 16.1.
Digestive system. The human digestive system consists of the alimentary canal and the associated glands.
Alimentary canal. The alimentary canal begins with an interior opening, the mouth, and it opens out posteriorly through the anus. The mouth leads to the buccal cavity or oral cavity. The oral cavity has a number of teeth and a muscular tongue. Each tooth is embedded in a socket of jaw bone. Figure 16.2. This type of attachment is called thecodont. Majority of mammals, including human beings, form two sets of teeth during their life, a set of temporary milk or decidual teeth replaced by a set of permanent or adult teeth. This type of dentition is called diffodont.
An adult human has 32 permanent teeth, which are of four different types heterodont dentation, namely incisors I, canine C, premolars PM, and molars M. Arrangement of teeth in each half of the upper and lower jaw in the order I, C, PM, M is represented by a dental formula which in human is 2123 upon 2123. The hard javelin surface of the teeth, made up of enamel, helps in the mastication of food. The tongue is a freely movable muscular organ attached to the floor of the oral cavity by the frenulum. The upper surface of the tongue has a small projection called papillae, some of which wear taste buds. The oral cavity leads into a short pharynx which serves as a common passage for food and air. The esophagus has the trachea windpipe opens into the pharynx. A cartilaginous flap called epiglottis prevents the entry of food into the glottis. The opening of the windpipe during swallowing, the esophagus is a thin, long tube which extends posteriorly, passing through the neck, thorax, and diaphragm, and leads to a J-shaped bag-like structure called stomach. A muscular sphincter gastroesophageal regulates the opening of esophagus into the stomach. The stomach, located in the upper left portion of the abdominal cavity, has four major parts: a cardiac portion into which the esophagus opens, a fundic region, body, main central region, and a pyloric portion which opens into the first part of the small intestine. Figure 16.3. Small intestine is distinguished into three regions: a C-shaped duodenum, a long coiled middle portion jejunum, and a highly coiled ileum. The opening of the stomach into the duodenum is guarded by a pyloric sphincter. Ileum opens into the large intestine. It consists of cecum, colon, and rectum. Cecum is a small blind sac which hosts some symbiotic microorganism. A narrow finger-like tubular projection. The vermiform appendix, which is a vestigial organ, arises from the cecum. The cecum opens into the colon. The colon is divided into four parts: an ascending, a transverse, descending part, and a sigmoid colon. The descending part opens into the rectum, which opens out through the anus. The wall of the alimentary canal from esophagus to rectum possesses four layers. Figure 16.4, namely serosa, muscularis, submucosa, and mucosa. Serosa is the outermost layer and is made up of a thin mesothelium, epithelium of visceral organs, with some connective tissues. Muscularis is formed by smooth muscles usually arranged into an inner circular and an outer longitudinal layer. An oblique muscle layer may be present in some region. The submucosal layer is formed of loose connective tissues containing nerves, blood, and lymph vessels. In duodenum, glands are also present in submucosa. The innermost layer lining the lumen of the alimentary canal is the mucosa. The layer form irregular folds in the stomach and small finger-like folding called villi in the small intestine. Figure 16.5. The cells lining the villi produce numerous microscopic projections called microvilli, giving a brush border appearance. These modifications increase the surface area enormously. Villi are supplied with a network of capillaries and a large lymph vessel called the lacteal. Mucosal epithelium has goblet cells which secrete mucus that help in lubrication. Mucosa also form glands in the stomach, gastric glands, and crypts in between the bases of villi in the intestine, crypts of liver. All the four layers show modifications in different parts of the alimentary canal.